If you want to know the best of the best spots to level up fast in mid-game, you are in the right place. I've spent dozens of hours hunting and optimizing these insane mid-game farming methods so I can give you the fastest and most efficient spots that will not waste your precious time. Following these methods will let you earn a crazy amount of 400k to a mind-blowing 508k of Red Mercuries per hour for your leveling needs. Like for example, the Mount Zenwu Battle Pass spot, which will allow you to hunt feathered enemies near a shrine. This spot and the next one are the best places to grind if you want to prepare for Avian Marsh or Zenwu Temple. We are going to start on Battle Pass Shrine on Mount Zenwu, which is unmissable and can easily be found when you are progressing in the area. You can use any build you want when doing all of the methods on this list, but just in case you want to know the exact build that I am using, I am posting mine on the screen right now. Nothing too special, just equip any attack boosting pendant you have, but Temperance equipped with a Bone Flame Needle along with all of your other stone needles are suggested to increase your overall raw firepower to streamline the methods later on. Having a character level of 33 is not required since you can do this method with a lower level than 30, but I always make sure that you are always above 90% madness threshold for more damage multipliers and gain more Red Mercuries from enemies. Starting the actual method by taking the pathway to the left, which leads you to the abandoned village. Then take a sharp right turn and pass the stone staircase. You will notice a feathered enemy hiding behind debris. Provoke it and wait for it to jump at you and dodge the explosion. Then take the stone staircase and eventually you will find the feathered summoner, which is the main target in the spot. Before approaching the summoner, temper your weapon with fire and do our usual 2 light attacks with a crescent moon skill finisher rotation. Then after the target is dead, backtrack to the stone staircase and get all of the possible loot you can find. Take the last target in this method, which is the feathered human type target located in the white area near the shrine. After taking out the target, head back to the shrine to reset the run, rinse and repeat. Alternatively, after killing the feathered summoner, you can use the wooden scaffolding near where the enemy is located so you can quickly access the lower grounds to shave a few more seconds in your runs. Moving on to farming results, and each run usually lasts around 1 minute and 9 seconds and gives you 2500 raw mercury per run. Do this method consistently for an hour and we are looking at almost 132k of raw red mercury per hour. Not only that, you can get mercury sprout, which gives you 100 mercury, while growing mercury gives you 800 and a possible 2k from crystallized mercury. Since this spot's drop rate varies and fluctuates in terms of mercury item drop rate, I went ahead and counted the average gains, which is 300 mercury per run, giving you a total of an average of 147k worth of red mercury per hour. By the way, all of the spots on this list revolve around Mount Zenwu, which is already a mid-game location. I will be linking my earliest best farming spot guide in Worship's Rise and Cloudspire for your convenience in the description or by clicking the card here. The Mount Zenwu Bandit Cave spot will allow you to hunt a series of feathered type enemies placed on an ideal route near the previous spot, which drops a lot of red mercury, especially the feathered crow monster. The good news is that we'll be using the same shrine from the previous method, which is the Battle Pass Shrine. No changes were made to the build, so heading straight to the actual method. From the actual shrine, start the method by heading towards the cave's entrance, and not for long, you will find a ladder that reaches the lower part of the area, which you can skip by just jumping onto the lower ground. Take out the 2 feathered enemies in here by simply doing light attacks and finishing them with a crescent moon skill. Proceed by taking or skipping the nearest ladder and another enemy is waiting in the lower area. Take the enemy out with the killer 2 light attacks and the crescent moon skill finisher. Follow the cave path in here and eventually you will encounter another long wooden ladder which you need to take to access the next key area. As soon as you get off the ladder, walk slowly and sneak behind the crow monster and pull off a fully charged attack to stagger it. Then perform 1 light attack and an obliterate move to damage the enemy big time and finish it off with 2 light attacks with a crescent moon skill. Then proceed to the next area where the 2 feather bandits are located and take them out with 2 to 3 light attacks with a crescent moon skill. After both targets are dead, head back to the shrine to reset the run, rinse and repeat. Each run lasts around 2 minutes and 30 seconds and gives you almost 6k 200k worth of Red Mercury per run. Do this method in an hour and we are looking at almost 153k of Red Mercury gains per hour, while this spot drops full-grown Mercuries, which can give you an additional 1,200 Red Mercury, while crystallized Mercuries gives you 2k per use. The drop rate in this spot is pretty low, giving us an average of 400 Red Mercury per run, leading to the 153k drop per hour results. If you are following my farming guide so far, I asked you to hoard a lot of feather pearls so we can use them in mid to endgame spots. However, I would still suggest saving your feather pearl still for endgame spots. But if you already have tons of them, like 100 plus of feather pearls sitting in your inventory and you need a bulk of Red Mercury right away, this spot can give you a whopping 287k of hourly gains of Red Mercury. But as mentioned, you are better off just saving your feather pearls for the endgame spots, and accessing the next spots on this list are more than enough. If you're getting value so far, subscribe to the channel. Liking the video and engaging in the comments helps me a lot. Join our Discord server and help us build our gaming community, and I appreciate your support. Things will go spicier in here, and the avian march route will allow the player to hunt aquatic feathered type enemies with an ideal route near the key shrine. Without using any feather pearls, this spot can give you a whopping 400k worth of Red Mercury per hour. You can find this spot near the avian march shrine, and you cannot miss the shrine while progressing in the area, so no need to locate it. Quick heads up, there are few changes to the build, especially on pendants, since I use all of the new gear that I got from Cloudspire in this recording, so I'm showing them on the screen right now. These are not required by any means, and you can use whatever you have. Having a level 65 character is not required to do this farming method, and a level 35 plus of character will do just fine. It's just that I recorded the footage late, but usually 90% madness threshold is required. Starting the actual method and from the key shrine, temper your weapon with fire and take out the first 3 feathered enemies that are in line from your location. They can easily be taken out by 2 to 3 light attacks, and once the third enemy here is dead, do a sharp right turn and notice the 2 small clamshells that you need to take out. Then after doing that, another enemy will appear near your location. After taking this enemy out, do another sharp right turn and follow the straightforward path in here and ignore the small clamshell for now. While on your way, take out the next clamshell on your pathway ahead and notice that a big clamshell is hiding in front of you. Carefully hit it with a light attack and dodge backwards to force it to come out. Usually it takes out 2 light attacks and a crescent skill combo to bring these big clamshells down. Once the first big clamshell is dead, backtrack to the small clamshell that we skipped a while ago and take it out. Then head in the direction where the shrine is, but this time hug the right side of the river and you will eventually see another 2 small clamshell enemies. Take them out as usual and repeat the same strategy and take out another big clamshell near your current location for huge Red Mercury gains. After taking out the big clamshell, take the steep slope next to you to find 2 feathered dogs for additional gains. Once the targets are dead, head back to the shrine to reset the run, rinse and repeat. Each run usually takes around 1 minute and 27 seconds with reset loading times included, and gives you an average of almost 10k worth of Red Mercury per run when counting the 800 average gains from the Mercury item drops. We do have different kinds of Mercury items dropping in here, starting from budding to crystallize, so if you do this consistently for an hour, we are looking at a whopping average of more than 400k worth of Red Mercury gains per hour. If you find the previous spot crazy, nothing is more insane than the Wuchang Temple antechamber spot, which will allow you to crush already distracted feathered and human type enemies in an ongoing brawl. This spot is so insane that it could be potentially one of the best spots of endgame as well, but in mid-game progress, you can expect an insane average of 510k of Red Mercury per hour, and that is a lot. No changes were made to the build, and you can start this method by unlocking the shortcut first in the antechamber for you to access the spot. We are not going to pinpoint it since you will naturally unlock the shortcut by just progressing in Wuchang Temple. Moving on to the actual method and starting from the actual shrine, exit the antechamber from the unlock shortcut and do a sharp right turn. After the temple arc, you will already see our key targets in this method who are busy killing each other. Start the killing by pulling off a normal attack on the feathered enemy having its dinner. Charge your blade with fire after that, and what I usually do is target the crow monster first and hit it with 2 light attacks. Then hit both human and the crow monster with a crescent moon skill and finish them with 2 light light attacks. Once the first set of enemy is dead, head to the second one. What you can do here is you can pull off a charge attack to stagger any type of targets and finish it with an obliterate attack, and finish the remaining enemy with light attack combos. Then take out the sleeping 2 feathered enemies in here for additional gains, then take out the last feathered enemy who's coming at you from the shrine's direction, and that's all of them. Once all of the targets are dead, head back to the shrine to reset the run, rinse and repeat. Each run usually takes around 1 minute and 12 seconds with reset loading times included, and gives you almost 8400 worth of raw red mercury while giving you an average of a whopping 1600 gains from mercury item drops. Since this spot has a crazy good drop rate, expect more than 10k worth of red mercury per run, and if you do this method for an hour, we are expecting a mind-blowing more than 510k of red mercury gains per hour. And as mentioned, this spot is so insane that it can be optimized for better results as an endgame spot. Farm to your heart's content, but what if you are looking for the best early spots in the game? Click on this video and I will catch you on the next one.